the member that this is an important and serious matter. The honourable member from New Westminster Burnaby is rising on a different point of order.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And it is the issue that I raised last night of comments that can only be considered as impugning on the character and actions of the Speaker and an allegation of bias. And I referenced earlier the September 24th, 2014 ruling of the former Speaker, who is now the current member for Regina Capel and currently the Conservative House Leader. And I'll read that into the record, that respect for the office of Speaker is one of our time-honored traditions, and reflections on the character or actions of the Speaker, an allegation of bias, could be taken by the House as breaches of privilege and punished accordingly. Now, the tweet that was put out last night by the member from Lethbridge is a clear reflection on the character and actions of the Speaker. There is no doubt. Referring to the Speaker in such a disgraceful way is inappropriate. Now, it appears that the member from Lethbridge has now erased that. I believe, Mr. Speaker, that she would need to confirm to the House that she has indeed erased, deleted that tweet, which clearly contravenes the rules of this place, and she should apologize to you, Mr. Speaker, for having issued that tweet, which very clearly reflects on a series of decisions that have been made by speakers over time in this place to ensure that the office of the Speaker is respected at all times. So I would come back to what I raised last night. I won't take the same time of the House in raising this issue, but it is very clear that this is a breach of privilege. It can be, I think, dealt with by having the member from Lethbridge fully and fulsomely apologizing for having issued that tweet and confirming that she has deleted that tweet as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
On the same point of order, I see the honourable member from Sherwood Park, Fort Saskatchewan is rising on his feet. And colleagues, this is going to be the last intervention on this matter.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Last night at 6:45, the NDP House Leader rose in his place and said exactly the same thing as he just said now. Perhaps he wasn't happy with his performance last night. Perhaps he wanted to have another opportunity to try to get a clip. But the fact is, I don't think it is in accordance with the rules for a member to be able to rise again and state the same point of order when he is perhaps not happy with how it sounded. And I understand that the member will have been embarrassed last night because I responded to his point of order by pointing out that the NDP House Leader has repeatedly used the word wacko in the House, in committee, and no doubt in various other places. So I encourage the member, rather than repeating the same argument, to consult his own conscience, to reflect on possible feelings of guilt he is experiencing. If he has decided that it is wrong to say wacko in the House, I invite him to reflect deeply on his own. So
I'm going to thank the honourable. So colleagues, this matter, I understand, has been brought to my attention, was raised yesterday. The Deputy Speaker, who was in the chair, had engaged to come back